11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Lane Shirt, good to see you, brother. This is the NFL Roundtable Talks. We have a few people that must be running behind. They're either guesting on other one. Oh, damn, look at that. Already. It's the rare early appearance of the Smoking Dad. Woo! Yeah. We got both Ken and Ken here.
Hey, JB.
Yeah.
If I may, there's breaking news. It's not football, but I think people might want to hear this.
Okay,
it is official. The government shutdown is now officially over. The House just passed the resolution. The president signs it. They will be back to work tomorrow.
Hallelujah.
Good for them.
You know what that means? Everybody gets their food stamps.
Yep, and their EBTs and their everything else. Yep.
And Detroit got some good baseball news an hour ago.
Yes, Tariq Skubal, back-to-back Cy Young winner. Waiting for Keegan's the ancient Chinese song "Lo Ding" to happen. There he is.
Lo Ding.
How's it going, everyone?
JB, and JB, I'm sorry. There's one more piece of weird news that's sad. Today, the U.S. Mint minted the last penny they will ever mint. The penny was around from 1792 until today. The U.S. Mint will no longer mint pennies because, believe it or not, it costs 3.8 cents to mint a 1 cent penny. So they have discontinued the penny as of today.
I don't know if you remember this, but back in 2019 was the report because copper was so high, the penny was actually costing almost 30 cents to make a piece.
Yeah.
The reason why I remember this is because I used to collect the pennies I'd find laying on the ground. Because what everybody doesn't realize, the zinc and everything else is heavier than copper. So if you melted it down, you could scoop the copper off the top, pour it into something, let it harden, take it in, and get more money.
I guess that we can attribute that to because we're printing pennies for 30 cents per penny, that we can contribute that to the national debt.
Yeah, they lost about 82. I think the article I saw this morning, the mint last year lost like 82 or $83.5 billion printing pennies last year.
So almost almost 100 billion each year gone.
In this day and age,
that year was a lot more in 2019. I think they said it was $148.6 billion in pennies minted. Pennies alone.
I mean, but if you think about it, like, you know, I'm sure you guys, I know, JB, you probably did this. BA, you're old like me. You've done this. We had our coin jar, right? We'd fill it with our change from the day, and then every so often I need money, go to the coin jar and cash it out and have like 80 or 90 bucks. I have a coin jar that I've been filling for like the last 8 years, and it's not full yet. Because how often do you actually use cash anymore?
I go to Coinstar
every day.
Yep, I'm with JB.
I go to Coinstars when my little thing gets near full. Change it for cash.
Yeah, I've got
Bitcoin.
I got a Warheads plastic jug I've been filling up for the last couple of years. It's about 3/4 full. I guess I won't be getting any new pennies though for it.
Nope. What the heck was that noise?
What you need to do is just when you get one of those newly minted pennies, man, just put it up, because you never know. If you can't cash it in by the time you pass from the earth, I'm sure one of your grandchildren can.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking I should get some U.S. mint pennies that haven't been circulated and throw them in a box or in a safe for the grandkids. Yeah.
So what we got, JB? My good set.
Well, Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Jair Alexander retires after one game after being traded to the Eagles. And he says it's Yinzer says, fuck that penny. I agree. But all of a sudden the eagle went like this. Another acquisition played a game where they got torched worse than the Liberty torch on Statue of Liberty, and they decided I'm done. The first one was the Darius Smith after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cam Scadaboo sticked him into retirement.
Yeah.
And now,
Really,
now Jair
really,
comes out.
is it really like, for Zaire to be retiring from the Eagles? Is that really,
Well, supposedly he said it's mental health.
Yep.
And look at it. Makes Green Bay look smarter, right? Because everyone made fun of Ken and his Packers and they got rid of him. Makes them look smart.
I didn't.
No. I didn't make fun of him. What I said was the best ability was availability. In the last couple of years, he hadn't been. While he was on the field, he was great. But it was the fact that he wasn't on the field for half the season that was killing them.
Exactly.
Well, let me caveat then. The national media, that's not us.
Right.
Kind of, hey, oh my God, they got rid of Jair. And this is before they made the trade to get Micah, but they caught some flack on the national media. Now they look a lot smarter with him retiring.
Yeah, because they knew his knee was destroyed and filling with fluid, just like Bakhtiari's was. And we already saw how that one played out. We weren't going down that road again.
I agree.
Yeah, that's mental reasons.
He says
if he's having
mental
Green Bay
health.
flashbacks, that's the reason why he's having.
That's probably part of why he's having some of the mental shit, is because he loved Green Bay so much, and when he left, you could hear it. He had said that if Green Bay would have offered him what the Ravens were, he would have taken that, but they massively lowballed him.
I know exactly what it was, because he was available for almost every game he played against Detroit before he was traded away from Green Bay. He found out he had to cover Amon-Ra St. Brown again.
Oh, yeah, right.
He said, "Oh, you have to cover
True story.
number 14."
Yeah.
True story.
But the only thing I'm going to say about the mental health thing, and we'll leave it at that, I'm glad the Lions got ahead of this in 2022. Do you remember what they did with their strength and conditioning room? The one thing they added that almost no team in the NFL had done? A mental therapist.
That's awesome. That's helpful.
And it's about getting things right. Looking out for your players, not only for their physical well-being, but their mental well-being. If more teams did this, maybe you'd see less of this stuff going on. Very sad to hear about Marshawn Nealon and what happened with him. And this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm going to say this right now before we go any further, and it's the last time I want to mention it until the end of the show. If you are feeling depressed, grief, or even worse, feeling like Marshawn did that last day on the anniversary of his mother's death, dial, text, or chat 988.
Yes. 100%.
That is the suicide prevention hotline. They have therapists on call for anyone 24 hours a day.
Let's just reach out to somebody in general. I know men have a very hard time of doing that too. We talked about this before. We have a hard time of reaching out with our feelings and because we're supposed to be strong individuals. But this day and age, man, mental health is, you gotta have it. You gotta talk to somebody.
Can I point out something also? You guys knocked it out of the park. Mental health is no joke. We look at these guys like they're titans above humans, but these guys are just like us. We're all humans. We should take mental health when we can and not avoid it and say, "Oh, I'll just power through this," because you never know what someone or some people are going through.
Amen. We got 40 people watching 10 minutes in. I think this is one of our biggest starting crowds we've had in a minute.
Thank you,
And
everybody.
Ginger says, I use edibles for my depression. I'm high all the time. Hey, that's why you call us all Jagoffs, because usually you are.
I thought Jagoff was the nickname for the Jaguars.
No.
That's a Pittsburgh. That's a Pittsburghism.
Wow.
It's a Pittsburgh thing.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, the next one was Brian Dable fired and Mike Kafka named the interim coach. And the first move he makes is smarter than Brian Dable was to start the season. He told Russell Cook he's riding the pine and Jameis Winston's the starter now that Dart hit the IR. Brilliant move, because from what I heard, Mike Kafka wanted Dart to be the quarterback for his offense at the beginning of the season, and Dable said, no, we're going with the vet. And I understand why they did it. Let him grow, let him do this, let him do that. But if your offensive coordinator and his offense seen that Dart was a better suited for his offense to begin with, maybe the play calling would have been different, and maybe Dart wouldn't have been ran into people as the way he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Dart's got to take responsibility for that too.
Oh yeah,
you can't be playing balls out like he's doing and think that you're not going to get. He's got 3 concussions already. That's bad. You can't be doing that, man.
Four out of 6 games.
Damn.
Robbie, I was kidding, by the way. And
yeah,
no,
I
agree.
Ken, how do you feel about that?
Packer fan. Does not shock me in any way that he's gone. I'm honestly a little surprised it took as long as it did, because who the hell would have thought Russell Wilson is going to go out there and light it up after we saw him suck all the way back to his last year or two with Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
they could have threw 30 and 30 in.
Hey, how about that? We've only been running for 10 minutes now, 15 minutes, and we've already got 3 reposts on X.
Hey,
awesome!
Let's go.
And that's just through Ken's page.
Yay. No, I agree with what everybody said about the Dable thing. It was about time, and you know what? It sucks starts out for the year, but he played like head first, basically, balls out. But we'll see how the team looks under Kafka this weekend.
Well, I would say we all knew when Gruden had Dart in like pre-draft, Gruden knew that he's a hard-nosed player and that this is going to happen at some point.
He stole the sandwich.
Ken, the Bear fan, what do you think about Dable being fired?
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it had to go with not going for it a 4th down and going up 14. I think that was a big part of it. I'm not surprised. This week is going to be interesting when we get into the games. I'm looking to see. I haven't seen where he's been put in the IR though.
Yeah,
they said that protocol the other day that he's on concussion protocol.
He's on the protocol, but he's questionable for this week. He could still, depending on when he comes back.
They already announced Jameis is starting, and he's more than likely heading to the IR because it's his 4th concussion of the season.
Yeah, I read that earlier too, JB.
Yeah, I'm just looking to confirm it right now. But either way, holy shit, that can't be true. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, but I think there's so many other problems there. Did Schefter get taken down off of X, by the way?
Huh?
No, he's been posting all day.
Why am I not seeing his account? Interesting. Okay. Anywho, I'm not. I was just trying to verify with maybe a Schefter post on it, but I'm not surprised Dable got. It's gonna make this weekend interesting. I'm not surprised Winston would be the starter depending on what happens with Dart. I mean, it was. I think. But the reason isn't because of how he played Dart. The reason is because the calls he made, like not going for it, 4th and goal or 4th and 1, like he should have gone for it.
And a complete meltdowns in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So I think that's what got him fired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The thing that I'm surprised about is Joe Shine is just as responsible for this roster and the results as he is. Why Mara and them are keeping him on. He should be gone too.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about all these injuries that they suffer through every year. They are people that, the Goody, whatever his name was, the prior to him, and Joe Shine has drafted or signed.
Amen to that.
So if we
Schefter probably don't like you, Ken. Maybe he blocked you.
No, I haven't tweeted to him. I mean, I get blocked by some interesting people, but not
Okay.
Schefter.
He's probably tired of you sliding in his DMs, dude.
I still think that strife between the OC that they picked and Dable, I think that strife at the beginning and then the results of what happened to Dart, that combination is what got Brian Dable fired. Keegan, what do you think?
I think well, we know that normally teams wait till the off season to fire their OCs or head coaches. I feel like something major happened with Dayball that he had to go right away. I don't know what, but there's multiple reasons why he got fired though.
Well, it's probably Dart and Scattaboo, the whole thing with that.
And I was gonna add on, if show. So, what year was Daniels drafted?
Jaden?
Yeah.
Last year.
Last year.
So there's a video out there that said that if Schoen listened to his son, they wouldn't be in this position and they would have drafted Daniels.
Really?
Right. And don't forget, there was the wide receiver from 3 years ago that he said don't get him because he doesn't have good stats in Madden.
Sure, that was the Jets, though. I thought that was
the Jets.
Yeah, that was the Jets.
Was that the Jets? Okay, still, anybody that listens to their kid,
it don't make a difference. It's a rusty ass New Jersey team.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Romeo Dobbs is a full participant today for you guys, Packers. Nate Hobbs did not participate. That's okay. He doesn't participate.
We're going to say I give a shit less about that. Shit, I hope he doesn't keep carry out on the field.
Luke Van Ness is not participating.
Yeah, he's got a lingering.
Davion Williams, Dontavian Wicks, Quay Walker, Zach Tom, Micah Parsons, Matthew Golden, Kingsley Engabar, and Edrin Cooper were all limited today.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. That's a big list.
Yeah, these lists are huge.
Yeah, look at the Lions list. There was like six of them that did not practice.
The Giants list is big too.
Oh, I know. I was ready to go down to that. Their injury report reads like a MASH listing. Okay, let's still go over the did not practice. Jackson Dart, Graham Gano, Chauncey Golston, Neville Hewitt, Evan Neal, Tyler Newbin, Rakeem Nunez-Roches, Bobby Okereke. John Michael Schmidt was limited. Darius Slayton did not practice, and Kayvon Thibodeau did not practice. The limited guys was that John Michael Schmidt, the center, and Victor Dimikuje. That's it.
What?
I also have some news for the Giants too. They placed Gano on IR.
Second time this year.
The kicker, Gano. Graham Gano.
Yeah, but they resigned. They signed Koo, so they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we already know who didn't practice for the Bears because Ken and I talked about that beforehand. For the first time this season, or should I say for the second day of the season, the Vikings get to see Christian Jerisaw be a full participant in practice. Remember, it was last Friday was the first time. But Jonathan Gernard did not participate, so he's probably out. But you got Andrew Van Ginkel, Harrison Smith, Justin School, Josh Oliver, Josh Metellus, J.J. McCarthy, Ryan Kelly, Aaron Jones, Will Fries, all limited. Their full participants was Christian Jerisaw and Theo Jackson. That's it. Out for their injury report. Let's get to the important one.
Yeah, keep in mind too, Wednesdays are usually days of rest for some of the players too. They just get that rest. Tomorrow is going to be really when you find out when people are playing and are going to play or not.
For the Lions, Brock Wright, Sione Vaki, Panay Sewell, Sam Laporta, Kirby Joseph, Aiden Hutchinson, and Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold's in concussion protocol, so the earliest he'd be able to return to practice is tomorrow. But at the same time, in limited practice, and a lot of them coming back from injury, Marcus Davenport, Taylor Decker, Miles Frazier, Graham Glasgow, Pat O'Connor, Josh Pascal, DJ Reed, and Jacob Sailors.
Wasn't Rodrigo
Rodriguez? Too? Yeah, Rodrigo had full practice today too.
Yep.
Interesting.
For the Eagles, they had nobody that did not participate, and the people that returned to practice was Tyler Steen, Cam Jurgens, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson, Jacorian Bennett. All those guys returned to practice this week, and everybody else that was listed from last week are full participants: Nolan Smith, Willie Lampkin, Darius Cooper, and Cal Adamitis. That's their long snapper.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 offensive linemen that start had limited practice today.
Yeah, because they're just coming off of injuries that happened in the last couple of weeks. They've all been limited.
I know Lane Johnson got hurt yesterday.
He got hurt again Monday night. Yep. But he's been limited every week. He's kind of been like Taylor Decker on the weeks he plays. He misses a day, limited practice. He's questionable. Oh, he's playing.
Old ass people.
Yeah, that's what it is. Old ass. Hey, a 30-year-old in the NFL, guess what? It's the same as a 65-year-old for us working a regular job. About ready to say, fuck it, I want my Social Security.
Right.
But that being said, we should probably get into the pick'ems.
Hey, before we do pick'ems real quick, have you guys, I know we were talking pre-show about, we don't know the Lions uniform, but they did announce 2 today. I'm looking at the Patriots. They're calling the uniform they're wearing for Thursday, for tomorrow night, their Nor'easter uniforms. It actually looks pretty good. And so you might want to go look that one up. And then the Rams are wearing midnight mode on Sunday against the Seahawks. I'm just like,
I saw that.
Yeah. But go check out the Patriots Nor'easter uniforms. I think it's cool what in some ways what the NFL is doing with some of these, but that Nor'easter uniform actually looks kind of cool.
I
didn't know if you'd seen that.
Private.
Okay. Hey, what?
Yeah. I wanted to mention something in the private I sent you that we.
Yep. Go ahead.
Rest in peace, former commissioner of the NFL, Paul Tagliabue.
the best commissioner of any sport ever,
Oh, I don't know.
in my opinion.
There you go.
And on a side note, fuck Goodell.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy.
Yep.
The Northeaster jerseys are okay. I mean,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Light blue.
Yeah, but like the helmets are pretty cool.
Which team?
The Pats.
The Patriots, yeah.
Yeah. The Rams one looks kind of like but I don't think the Bears have worn one this year. Like, okay. I like the Packers that they're
all
white ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Those are fire.
The Lions, the blacks are pretty cool. The black ones they got are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The two uniforms I like Green Bay is the all white and the all green. I like both of those. Those are real nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Game picks.
All right, now I can actually get it in here because I was like, where the hell is the file?
Do we get to see how you picked in advance again this week?
Yes, you do.
Not that it mattered last week. Ooh.
It didn't. Actually, yes, it did because I went 9-4.
Nice.
So I didn't have a bad week.
How did I do?
Oh yeah, those helmets ain't bad.
All
They
right.
kind of do go good with that uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, did you look at the
Northeasters.
Patriots uniform?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't bad. That looks good color coordinator wise. Yeah, it looks real good.
By the way,
I like that.
I shared this with Ken, the Packer fan. Since we're all here, I might as well have some fun with it. Has your team lost back-to-back games since 2022? Look at who has and who has not.
What? That's crazy.
All 31 other teams in the NFL has, but not the Lions. Just remember.
Yeah,
that.
DraftKings right in the middle.
Yes, sir.
Not like us. Not like
Had to do it. Had to do it.
Not like us.
All right. Week 1, we got the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Is anybody taking the Jets this week?
No.
Nope.
If it was in New York, maybe. But in Foxborough, hell to the nah.
You know what?
Drake May is playing amazing. I just.
I agree. I'm taking New England, but this game has upset written all over, and I don't know why, but I'm taking New England.
The foreskins at the aggressive aquatic sea mammals. Who you got, Ken the Bear fan?
I'm sorry, I just laugh harder every time you say that, the aggressive aquatic sea mammals. There you go. Patty's taking the Jets upset. God, the Commanders got to get back on track, but no Scary Terry. Look at. I'm sorry, the curse has been reversed. So I'm going to go with the overly aggressive aquatic underwater sea mammals.
Will, who you got?
The overly aggressive aquatic sea mammals.
What about you, Ken the Packer fan?
Yeah, after the Dolphins' performance on the Bills and how they Hank Hilled them. If you've seen King of the Hill, you know what I'm referencing here.
Yeah.
Give me the Dolphins to pull a repeat
Yeah.
in Hank Hill, Washington.
They're not the Dolphins. They're the overly aggressive.
That's what he said.
BA.
I got the angry fish.
You got the angry fish. All right, Keegan.
Angry fish.
I think I'm the only one. I took the Commanders.
What?
I can't take the foreskins. They've been discarded.
JB, separate note on this Miami game. Is this saving a certain head coach's job the way they played the last couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
For right now. In fact, I said that as long as he keeps winning games and players keep playing for him, he's going to stay the coach until that day. If they don't, he's out.
So we'll skip that game because I know Ken doesn't like who he says I picked. LA Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who you got, Keegan?
I think Charger. I said it last week and I was wrong, but I feel like this week I'm going to be right. Chargers have no offensive tackles except for Penning. I'm taking Jacksonville.
All right, BA.
I can't take Jacksonville ever again. You lost to Houston after you had a 19-point lead. I'm taking the San Diego Superchargers.
All right, Ken, the Packer fan.
Yeah, I doubted the Chargers last week. They pulled it out and showed that they could at least function with the offensive line they have. Give me the Chargers.
Will.
Go Chargers.
Ken, the Bear fan. I have a feeling what you're going to say out loud.
What do you think I'm going to say, JB?
Where do you live?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm going with
not
Chargers.
Saying that this week.
Nope, give me the Chargers.
I took Jacksonville because I think they got a get right game coming. I think a sour taste in their mouth, and Liam Cohen will get them back on track. The Bungles at the Squealers. I took the Bungles because I think the Steelers are going to fall off this week because Mike Tomlin is more Jekyll and Hyde than Liam Cohen. Who you got, Ken, the Bear fan?
You know what? I'm going to roll with you on this one. I'm going to go with the Bengals as well. I mean, Pittsburgh, their defense has been horrendous this year, and I don't know if Aaron Rodgers has it in him to win a shootout against Joe Flacco. And that sounds weird, but Joe Flacco is throwing probably one of the best wide receiving duos in the league, so that might be a thing. I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Well,
old man Joe Flacco in the Bengals.
He's going to take his Viagra before the fourth quarter this time.
Yes.
Not that the AFC North needs to be any more convoluted, right?
Right. Ken, the Packer fan. You taking Unc Aaron or are you taking Unc Joe?
Give me the Steelers to edge this one out with 3 points.
Oh, man, that gave me indigestion when you said that. But anyways,
yeah, I'm also going to take the Steelers because they're at home.
Keegan.
Both defenses are shit, but Trey Hendrickson is out for the Bengals, so I'm taking the Steelers.
Nice little tidbit there. Tampa Bay at Buffalo. Buffalo, who could not beat the aggressive aquatic sea mammals last week. And it's going to be over 50 degrees this weekend instead of 20 degrees. Who do you got, Keegan?
You know what? I think Buffalo is falling off. I'm taking Tampa.
BA?
No, I got to take Buffalo on this one. At home, they got to get a get right game here. They got to win this game.
All I know is that defense is giving up 139 yards per game.
Ugh.
Yeah, what defense ain't?
A Packer fan.
Give me Buffalo to avenge their wounded virtue from what the Dolphins did to them.
I think they're still just as cooked as St. Hill had them. But anyways, Will Vogel.
The Tampa Bakers.
Ken the Bear fan.
Hey, I'm going with the bread influencer coming off the bye week. Give me Baker, see what he's cooking. I'm going to take the Bucks. And then, you know what, Buffalo, by the way, because we talked about this on Alice, on the morning show. They're my disappointment of the season right now is Buffalo. That's right now they're not even going to make the playoffs at this rate.
Get the Packer and Brian are cool. The rest of
Yeah, Jack Wagon.
Oh, look at this. We got somebody coming in. It's the one, the only Mike Johnson.
Oh,
Mike. Money Mike.
Mike, I saw that picture, and there's absolutely no fucking way that guy just heard his brakes grinding when he turned in the parking lot.
Yeah, no, that's what he said.
The rotor was disconnected from the hub.
Yeah.
What's up, Coach Day?
Yeah. It was unbelievable. I was like, I seen that. My technician was like, yeah, okay. So he got pads, rotors, calipers, brake lines, the whole. I hit him for everything.
As he should.
There you go.
You get when they come in that stupid, you get them for every penny you can.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry I haven't been on the last couple of weeks. So had a busy life, but how's everybody?
Fantastic. So
awesome.
I'm going to do a quick recap with you before we go on to the next game because I forgot to pick it, so I will pick that one when we at the end. But
yeah, I was going to say
New York Jets at New England. Who you got?
New England.
The foreskins at the aquatic sea mammals.
49ers.
What?
In other words, he's not picking. I got it.
No, I'll take Washington.
Ooh. So we got a split one on that now. Wow. All right. Chargers at Jacksonville.
Chargers.
Bungles at Pittsburgh.
Oh.
It's Unk Bowl 2.0.
Yeah, give me Bengals with Flacco.
Ooh, another one for the Lego collection. Nice.
Yes. Tampa Bay versus Buffalo.
Tampa's going to bounce back. Give me Tampa.
Yep.
All right. Now we're caught up to where we were. I'm going to start with you. Houston at Tennessee.
I'm going to go Tennessee because C.J. Stroud hasn't practiced all week, and he's projected not to play.
Davis Mills just came back and beat the Jagoff.
Yeah, but this is Tennessee in Tennessee, though.
Tennessee's ass.
All right, Keegan, who you got?
I'm picking the Texans.
BA?
Tennessee is ass. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They're ass.
Is that your yearbook quote? Tennessee is ass.
Tennessee is ass. That's right.
I heard you like a lot of ass, too. But anyways, Ken, the Packer fan.
If she presents herself, yes.
Somebody who
all right, give me Houston.
Vogel.
Houston, there is no problem this week.
Yeah. Ken, the Bear fan.
Yeah, maybe with the Messiah out, Houston will actually be a good football team, so I'll go with Houston this week.
I am picking my upset of the week. Tennessee is actually going to win this game.
You know what? At first, I saw you not pick them, so I thought you would pick a tie.
I thought about it, but it'll only be a tie versus the spread because Houston's favored.
See, at least there's two smart people on this panel.
Hey, B, what?
All right.
Just remember that they got the last time Houston played Tennessee, they shut them out.
Yep.
The next one I'm going to talk about is the Red Ratbirds versus San Francisco in Arizona, where they can't win anyways. Is anybody taking Arizona this week?
No.
Nope.
Hell no.
Yeah, no.
No, but it might be an interesting game for like the first half.
It'll be an interesting game for about 10 minutes.
There you go. Thank you.
It won't even finish the first quarter. Interesting.
It won't be a game
Now,
until
this is probably one of the best games on the schedule this week. The Seattle Seahawks at LA.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, Ken, the Bear fan?
Man, I think what's Seattle like? 10 out of 12 of their last 12 home games and 9 in a row on the road. But Stafford, you know what? This is going to be my upset. In a weird way, this is an upset. I'm taking the Rams at home over Seattle to snap the streak.
Okay. Vogel.
Sea Chickens by 3.
All right, Ken, the Packer fan, excuse me.
Give me the Rams to win this one.
BA.
Give me Matt Stafford and the LA Rams.
Keegan.
Give me the scams.
And Michael Johnson.
Man, the curse of Sam Darnold versus the Rams is going to continue. Give me the Rams by 14.
Damn.
It's in the midnight blue jerseys.
Damn.
All right. We have the 5-4 Kansas City Chiefs coming off the bye, which Andy Reid has an ungodly, 21-3 record coming off the bye with all of his teams combined in his tenure. And the Denver, who's won 7 in a row, where Kansas City tends to falter in Denver. Who you got there, Mike Johnson?
I'm taking Denver, hands down.
Keegan.
Remember when Denver blew out KC with none of their starters?
Yes.
This is going to happen again. I'm taking Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take Denver, but I don't know about all that stuff.
Well, it's true. It was week 18. They had the starters in for KC because they were in a playoff push.
I understand that. Are you assuming, Keenan, that they're going to blow them out again with their starters? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening. But they're going to win.
It's possible.
Ken, the Packer fan.
Yeah, I'm not trusting Bo Nix right now. Give me Kansas City.
Why? He just had his Josh Rosen game. This will be the game he plays like Josh Allen. But anyway,
The Broncos.
Ken, the Bear fan.
JB, have you not seen the way Josh Allen's played the last couple of games? I don't know.
I'm not talking about that Josh Allen. I'm talking about good Josh Allen versus Josh Rosen.
This game is going to be a mollywhopping. It's going to be KC mollywhopping. The overachieving. Their defense isn't as good because Patrick Surtain is not there. Denver Broncos. The damn Hoes will lose.
They still lead the league in sacks, though. And by
They lead the league in sacks. They lead the league in pressures. And
but you breathe on Mahomes, you get a penalty. So whatever.
That's right. He's going to be. There's going to be some hurt penalties because he's going down.
That ain't no play sheet. Andy Reid got it, and it's an Eaton Park menu.
Oh, God.
How about them nuggies? Give me those nuggies.
Right.
I'm taking the Broncos in that defense to demolish the Chiefs. I think it's a 10-point game. We got the other Ratbirds on the East Coast. Baltimore Ravens going to take on the Brownies. Is anybody picking the Browns?
Nope.
Nope.
Unless they got marijuana in them.
And last,
Legend Ken when I'm saying that.
I figured.
last but not least, we have the 1-star rating system going to the only team shittier than them in the league, the Las Vegas Raiders. This one we got to pick. I say a tie, but I chose the Raiders because they're at home. Who do you got, Mike Johnson?
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Yeah, I put you on the spot first, brother. I know you hate me.
I'm going to take the Raiders in an upset. Dallas looks like shit here of late. I mean, they're just playing horrible football.
Dylan.
I think the Raiders are going to be distracted by those Dallas cheerleaders, so I'm taking the Cowboys.
It's at
in Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
I know.
Cowboys, no, they don't travel. They only
they don't?
They stay at home game.
No.
And Vegas has their own cheerleaders.
Yeah, they're like better looking because it's Vegas showgirls.
Well, Dallas used to bring their cheerleaders,
So who
but
you got?
Ezekiel Elliott's
Keegan?
not there anymore.
I take Dallas anyway.
Okay, BA.
Yeah, I think the Dallas front line got stronger with Quinnen Williams. He'll be playing this game. Genty's not going to be able to run, and that's basically all that the Vegas has right now. So I'm picking Dallas in this game.
Ken, the Packer fan.
Yeah, Dallas might be shit, but Vegas right now is white crusted dog shit. Give me Dallas.
Bogle.
I hate
White
the
crust.
Cowboys. So give me the Raiders.
Ken the Bear fan.
Look, even a broken clock is right twice a day, which means the Cowboys can win now and then. Unfortunately, I'm going to go with the rating system.
You had to choose the rating system.
Yeah,
You let me down. All right. The first game with people that are in the chat that have one is Green Bay at New York. And the only reason I chose them is because Crab Legs is starting and not Russell Cook Wilson. Who you got, Ken the Bear fan?
So another interesting thing, coaches who are hired in season have an 80, I think it's like 80 and 20 record. They win 80% of the time. Then you've got the way that Green Bay has played the last couple games and their offensive line woes. Look, at 3 weeks ago, I would have said Green Bay in a heartbeat. Today, I'm not so sure. In a way, I'm going to go with the Giants as an upset. I think Vegas, would have as an upset too, right? I think the line is like 7 for the Packers. I'm going to go with the Giants in an upset. I just don't trust that offensive line for Green Bay.
Bogle.
There's 3 letters to go by in life. FTP.
Wow.
Damn.
All right. I'm going to skip you for right now, Ken the Packer fan, and go to BA.
So 30 for 30 if he plays this game. He's going to have an impressive game. He's going to throw 6 touchdowns. However, 3 of them are going to be housed by Green Bay. So I'm going with Green Bay.
Did
All
you
right,
just puke in your mouth a little bit?
I think he did.
I feel like Giants made a mistake. Rather than they're good at their head coach, but they should have done something with that defensive coordinator. The defense is trash. I'm taking Green Bay.
And I'm going to dispute that a little bit. They're great for 3 quarters, but the offense hasn't been humming because Dable doesn't seem to know be in touch with the offense. If they had just 3 minutes more time of possession, that defense might be able to hold up through 4 quarters.
Yep.
True.
So, Mike Johnson, who you got?
Well, you know who I don't got, and I think Jackson Dart's going to come out and have a phenomenal game. This is going to be a breakout.
He's out.
He's
He's out.
He's out.
He's out.
Oh,
It's Jameis Winston. It's
All
Jameis
right.
Winston.
Toronto
30 and 30.
Argonauts by 17.
So, in other words, we'll take that as a 1 for Green Bay.
No, absolutely not. You know,
On the whole Jackson Dart thing, I think because Schefter isn't reporting he's out, I haven't been able to corroborate
Oh my
that.
gosh! Just believe JB.
He's been announced the starter. Jameis
Well,
Winston is announced
they
the
announced
starter.
that he's a start. They announced so the way Schefter put it is he's a starter pending Jackson Dart not coming back from the protocol. So I would say pick accordingly. I would probably say he's out. But
if LASIK, Jameson's playing, I'm still taking the Giants.
Yeah.
He can see now.
Right.
That's just an interesting story to watch.
I chose the Ginas as well. I think they give him a get right.
Ginas.
Who you got, Ken the Packer fan?
Oh god.
Well, if this is anything besides Green Bay and Green Bay winning huge, we've got an issue.
You've got an issue.
Right. Next up, we got 2 people on the panel. Both sides of this game is represented. So, crab legs suck. No, you have to eat them, though. Keegan, who you got between the Bears and the Vikings?
Bears and Vikings?
In Minnesota.
I took Minnesota.
All right.
They've been on a roll. I think it continues.
This is actually an interesting game, to tell you the truth. I mean, Chicago's playing better offensively, and Minnesota's hanging on a dear life. I'm gonna pick Minnesota because Minnesota's at home. They owe Chicago. Well, didn't they beat Chicago before? So, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a hard damn game to be picking.
It is.
Chicago barely beat the damn Giants. I'm going with Minnesota.
All right. Ken, the Packer fan. Who you got?
Give me a tie. But no, really, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, go with Minnesota here.
Minnesota.
Will Vogel.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Ken. I think somewhat you guys know the story. I have a connection to this game. My dad's a Vikings fan. He's from Minnesota. I'm going with the Vikings.
All right. Now we have our Chicago lover and Florida resident, Ken, the Bear fan. Who are you taking in this game?
Let me see the number 3 offense in the league against a mid-bottom half defense in the league. I think the choice is obvious. I'm going with Chicago.
Vikings?
No, the Vikings are not even in the top half offensively. The Bears are number 3 in the league. So I'm going to take the Bears. I'll say one other thing. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, what a freaking pickup he's been. Already 3 sacks, a forced fumble, and a pick. And he just keeps getting better as he gets more time in the nickel corner. And watch when Spidey comes back next week, they're going to be rotating Spidey and Gardner-Johnson, and that defense, the defense is going to pick up for Chicago. And then I think we get Edmonds back this week too. That's going to help in the run game. So, yeah, and here's the thing. The Bears have been great against running backs the last 3 weeks, just not against mobile quarterbacks. And I don't know how much running Minnesota wants their young quarterback who can't stay healthy to do this week. So,
Spidey.
It'd be even with that being said, Ken.
Yeah.
They barely beat the Giants. If it wasn't for the Giants' fucking meltdown, they would have lost that game.
Yeah, I think weather
with C.J. Gardner.
I think weather had a lot to do with the, because look at the drops last week. And look, it wasn't just the Bears. A lot of outdoor teams in cold weather had fumble. Hi, Green Bay, talking to you. Fumble issues, drop ball issues.
You play in one of the shittiest fucking outdoor stadiums in the league. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we do have a really bad outdoor stadium. You're right. And Kyle Gordon is Spidey for you there. But I'm gonna take the Bears indoors. I don't see them stopping this offense.
Mike, it's your turn. Talk about your Vikings.
After the week we had last week and how disconnected we were and the defense keeping us half-ass in the game, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room after that game. I think we're going to come out and we're going to be clicking like we were the week before. It's going to be a close game. You know, Ken is right. You know, the Bears defense is playing well. You know, we have a slight advantage at being at home. I think the Vikings are going to win 24-17.
Right.
I think isn't the line like 3?
Well, it's 3 because we're at home.
Yeah, so even Vegas like this is a dead even game.
I said prior to the season, our entire division is probably splitting. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Mike, this is the first time I'm going to pick against you. But guess what happened the last time I picked against you at home and it wasn't the Lions?
We won.
Oh, I picked the Bears.
Damn you, JB.
You just caught that. All right. All right. Carolina going to Atlanta. Atlanta kind of woke up last week, but they are so Jekyll and Hyde, you don't know who you have each week. But Carolina's the same way. And it is a divisional rival game. Who do you got, Mike Johnson, between Carolina and Atlanta?
I got Atlanta. You know, they're starting to gel a little bit. If they can get Mooney more involved and, you know, that run game, I think now that Penix is starting to get healthy, I think they're going to be all right.
All right, Keegan.
I think Bryce Young and the Panthers are starting to roll. I'm taking the Panthers.
We lost last week.
And the Bear fan.
I have no faith in the shitbirds. Carolina's been tough this year. I mean, well, then again, they did beat the Packers, so that's not saying much. But no,
you're just throwing shade all day on the Packers, aren't you? Dark shit coming right at you.
I
just did.
This is part of the course.
I just did that to give Ken some shit. But no, look, they played the Packers well, and they beat the Packers, so they're not the crap shit team they used to be. I'm going to take Carolina in this game.
Don't they have a better record than Atlanta right now?
They do.
Isn't Atlanta 4-5 and Carolina?
Atlanta's going to be looking for a new head coach next week.
5-5.
That's what they're 5-5. Okay. So who you got there, BA?
I got Atlanta. Ain't no way they're gonna be. They got humiliated when they went to Carolina the first game, and they didn't score no points. Atlanta said, "Oh hell, that ain't happening again." And Carolina they're Jekyll and Hyde as well. I'm going with the Dirty Birds on this one.
They play bad teams bad. They play good teams good. Who you got? Ken, the Packer fans.
Give me Carolina to get the sweep on Atlanta.
Well, it's you, sir.
I hate the fail cans as a Panthers fan. We looked horrible against the Saints last week. We're not going to blow out the Falcons this game, but we are going to win and sweep them Dirty Birds.
I chose Carolina as well because Raheem Morris doesn't know how to utilize his running backs right. Tyler Algier should not be leading in touchdowns and rushing on that team.
No, absolutely.
Ludacris can't save you now, Atlanta.
Right.
So I went the Panthers. Even though they're full of shit, I took them anyway.
Right.
What about Lil John?
Okay.
Okay. Now we are to the Sunday night game of the week for me. The Detroit Lions travel to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles at Lincoln Memorial.
Okay, so her dad was
Who do you got? Mike Johnson.
Oh, why you put me on the spot 3 times in a row? Golly.
Because it's fun.
This is making up for the times you haven't been here.
Yeah.
What's the weather forecast?
50 degrees.
Well, damn, a weather report?
53 degrees.
It's Philadelphia. Weather sucks here all the time.
Wait, before we go, I do want to show this. That's the difference between the two marquee running backs right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a great game, and the way the Lions looked last week, they're gonna continue that momentum. I think it's gonna be a big game. As much as this troubles me to say it, Lions are gonna win 36-17 in Philly.
Whoa!
That's
Woo! Sir, for that, you get a skull. Skull. Keegan. Let it rip.
Kind of like the way that Mike is talking. The way that Dan ran the offense. We destroyed the Commanders. I feel like Dan's gonna run the offense again, and we're gonna destroy Philly.
All right, Ken, the Bear fan.
That's gonna be a good game. The line is the Vegas line is 2.5. So even Vegas, this is like that Bears Vikings game's like flip a quarter. Yeah, I mean if the weather goes bad, then Eagles get the advantage against the dome team. They're both look at the Eagles came off a tough win in Green Bay where honestly they didn't look that good. So I mean even though they came off a win, they probably are getting their asses handed to them in practice this week. I want Detroit to lose for selfish reasons because I want to be in first place come Monday or Tuesday morning or Monday morning. Man, Can I flip a quarter real quick? You know what? I'm gonna take my homerism. This is my homer pick of the week. I'm gonna go with Philly over Detroit just for my own selfish needs for my team to be in first place, if only for a week.
Hey, I don't hate you for it. I hate your team, but I don't hate you.
This is gonna be a great. It should be a great game, though. I mean, because honestly, I want to see if Jahmyr Gibbs can keep it up against Philly, who's going to be they're not bad against they're pretty good against the run, actually. So
no, they're not. The 21st.
And I want to see does AJ Brown come alive this game, because he has a shit game, then he seems to come alive. So,
but
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
The Lions are going to win, the Bears are going to lose, and that's going to put you 2 back from first. Yep. So, I mean, that's the flip of the script.
Hey, basement dweller, be quiet down there.
just speaking facts. The Lions have been playing good ball since Minnesota beat them in Detroit. I'm just saying they're pissed off.
All right, Ken, the Packer fan.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is going to be another low-scoring game, and you know what? I'm going to go with Ken on this one for my own selfish reasons. Give me Philly by 3.
That's for both of you. You see that?
Hey, you overtly picked against me, so you know.
Will, who you got?
I got Detroit in a close one.
BA.
No offense to you, Ken, the Packer fan, but the Lions offense is a lot better than yours right now. The defense is the only thing that I have a problem with. I think Philadelphia is going to have a little bit better, run against the defense. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I see the Lions winning close game, but it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think both the offenses are going to get off in this game.
Go on. Go.
Does Saquon get right in this game, BA?
One thing about the Lions defense is they are pretty good against stopping the run. So, and the rush offense for Philadelphia is bad. So,
hey, you know what? I saw a report out. Dan Campbell said that he wanted the tush push to stay. So, who knows? Dan,
he wanted what?
He wanted the tush push to stay. So I feel like we were preparing for this game and the tush push at the start of the season. We're going to stop it.
Ooh. Spicy.
Well, Dan Campbell also came out and said that Minnesota was, the ones that were the closest to stopping it. And then, he said that was a great defensive strategy, how they lined up. So that maybe he'll employ some of that.
Yep.
That being said, I took the Lions. I wrote about it. I said, If it goes right, we win 31-24. If it goes wrong, we lose 30-27. And I literally think it's going to be that type of score and even Vegas thinks it's going to be high scoring because they put the over under at 48.5.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, after seeing that week, most of the money's on the under. And we all know that the NFL loves to see the overs.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. That's why they won't start and don't get called for it every time they do it. That being said, that was the Pick'ems. My record so far is 90-57. After week 9 Pick'ems, I went 9-4.
Good shit.
Let's say I'm 94-54.
Yeah,
I just hope that
your
last
couple weeks were better than mine, and we've kind of been the same ever since.
Yep.
I just hope this week is better than last week, because like last week, the early games were all good. And then the second tier games, right? The 3 o'clock games, 4 o'clock games, depending where you live. Man, they were all over in the first quarter. And then Sunday Night Football was over. And like Monday night, I hope we just have a better, there's at least one good game in each time slot this week. Please, NFL. Don't give me a sleeper afternoon and night, and after all the good games are at noon.
Hey,
let's look at those primetime games. I think the Jets versus New England is going to be better than people think. I still think New England wins, but the Jets are starting to roll their offense a little better now.
Okay, you got Seattle and the Rams at 4, so that's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
KC, Denver. Okay, so it might be better this week.
you
Yep,
can
and
always.
then
I'm sorry.
Dallas at Dallas at the Raiders. That's a toss up if it's going to be a good game or not, because it depends if Dallas continues running the way they have on offense. But the defense for the Raiders hasn't been bad. It's the offense.
Yeah.
You can always watch Saturday. Watch Ohio State beat up on Rutgers.
That's not his fault. That's your fault, Robbie.
Hey, my record is what it is because I picked the right ones.
Exactly, Robbie with his. I'm not doing picks.
Hey, I keep track of my own record because it's hard enough to try and keep track of everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
I
fellas.
missed
I'm
2
gonna
weeks,
hop off. I got to be up at 5.
Mike, thank you for
All right,
coming
brother.
on.
Hey,
You have
sorry
a great
I've been
night.
on, here of late, but
I know.
I'll be on more.
Family,
All right, Mike.
All right,
big
thanks for
family
having me.
football in that order.
All right, love y'all.
Love you,
you
brother.
too, man.
All right, later.
Keegan,
You know,
you
I
have
think
the shortest. Oh, okay. Keegan has the shortest outro of anybody. Go ahead. Say where they can find you.
You can find me here.
That's a lot of places.
All right. Ken and Ken, you guys might as well talk simultaneously because we find you in the same spot.
For the most part, yeah, you can find Ken and myself, the other Ken, every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 on East on Ken and Ken in the morning, right before JB's show. And you can get us on at Ken the Bear Fan at X, at Ken the Bear Fan at Rumble, at the Huddle Sports Network, at Mike the Bear Fan, at Packer News. Have I forgotten any? Well, we got Jeremy's page, of course, kneecap biting.
And don't forget Packer Boys every Friday at 7 Central.
Ooh, we got that. And of course, for the Bears, we have Hal Hall Wednesday night before this show at 7 p.m. and the pregame show at 11 a.m. Central on Sunday.
I was just playing with it, seeing how we had less people. I figured I'd
Fits my head well
a little bit.
We're bubbled.
Yes, it does.
My head well.
I don't mind it, but who set it up like that? This is one of the
Here's
original
the story. A football podcast.
Hey, Robbie, I remember at the beginning of the season that you said you liked doing pick'ems. I said, all you got to do is tell BA. He'll share the link. I remember that. Remember that, BA?
Mm-hmm.
We can do the 9 bubbles and then do the football bunch. There's a story.
There you go.
Football podcast where
I
they
think
like
my ears
to
are
predict all the games.
Some of us are good, but not so
Football
much
squares.
the others.
The other one wore green.
They do tic-tac-toe on football.
That's awful. That was mean. Why you got to pick on Ken the Packer fan like that?
Just Packer Bear.
He's been throwing shots at him all day.
I was going to say it's no different. His Packer hate might be a little more than his Bears love.
I thought it was McDonald over there acting like this right now.
Hey. All right, enough there, Cage Kitty.
Damn.
Yeah, don't forget, we are going to play against Hawk Tua Carter. And all I got to say about that is fry, Eagles, fry.
Just remember that's our national bird. And I got a bird for them too.
Actually, okay, Will.
Yinger, you can walk. Yinger, them fighting words. You can walk over those Legos. Yeah, lay them back out in your bare feet and walk over them on fire.
Oh, it's funny. It's deep dish pizza started in Sicily, where it comes from.
Yeah, Yinzer.
Yeah, Mr. Italian Stallion.
Yeah, Jackwagon.
Yeah, jag off.
There you go. Get the G in there. It's a Jagwagon, not a Jackwagon.
Step on some hot pepperonis.
I've got to
All
go.
right.
Y'all have
Yeah,
a good
Will,
night.
shout out your channel.
WBox18, I do comic book showings, but I am here on Wednesday nights.
Thank you, Will. Have a great night, buddy.
Have a great night, everybody. Much
Have a
love.
good one, Will.
See you, Will.
All right, Will.
Oh, we lost the bubble.
This is weird. I like it, but it's weird. That being said, you can find me right here 6 days a week because I refuse to do shows on Sundays. I might be a guest, but I won't do any myself. My channel, which is Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. You can also find me on the Huddle Sports Network on YouTube. And once the app starts running right with StreamYard again, you will find me on your TV. Until then, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. And also my writings on the South Florida Tribune, where I write about the Detroit Lions with game previews, game reviews. And I was told some of the most honest game reviews people have heard. Where's that coming from?
It's me, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like,
damn you, Keenan.
The guy with the least amount of places he is, I tell you.
Yeah. You must have moved your phone too close to the microphone, right?
No, it's my cord to my mic. It's kind of been iffy couple nights.
Taped?
Get them off Temu. I get those fuckers for $5 a piece. I got like 8 of them. That way, when one starts to act up, I just replace it.
That is Temu.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
Yeah. Are we going to get to do sponsors tonight?
Oh, you want to hear the sponsors?
I think we should.
Oh, boy. Yes, we can do sponsors tonight. And I'm going to do it the right way, seeing how he's gone, since he bounced early.
And in last place.
Oh, it's like saying score, but with a cock in your mouth. In
Basement dwellers.
F.T. Fuck the pack. In second place, it's Buck the Bears. And in first and back at Kings of the North at only 11 weeks into the season. Could be the 3rd year in a row. It's the Detroit Lions. And we're live out of Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good.
I'm sorry, Ken. I had to propagate that since you went from first to third in one night.
And from 3rd seed to 7th seed.
Again, the Packers hate more than the Bears love. Hey, I'm glad we're finally in second place again.
Hey, the Packers do like to take it a lot, I guess. But hey, that's on you.
Bear down and take it.
Hey, all
I
I know.
love our division.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go to the sound recordings because I gotta get this out and make sure I play it where good old Mr. Ken can hear it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot. This isn't Restream. I can't fast forward the goddamn recording. We have to listen to the whole 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
All I know, when I was there at the draft in the media room and Caleb Williams was picked first overall and waited till 1 a.m. to walk in, that motherfucker, when that Chicago beat writer said, "Hey, Caleb, can you give me a bear down?" He grabbed that mic with his pink fingernails, holding his pink iPhone case, and he said, "Go Bears," and walked off the stage. And right then, I nicknamed him LGBTQB1.
And he's going to beat you this year. So there you go.
Good luck with that. Didn't work the first time.
Yeah, so we'll
there
see
he
about
is.
that.
That's the bobblehead they're giving out week 18.
Yeah, instead of bobbling, he just was.
You know what? It was some serious. In all seriousness, I hate the way the NFL did Week 18. I mean, look at Week 18 could mean everything. I doubt it, but it could. For some, if depending on how the rest of the season goes, Week 18 could be this phenomenal matchup for the division or a playoff spot. But I mean, man, could we maybe get all the division games to be done like Week 16 next year? You know what I mean? Just saying. And no more of these who did, playing like we play the Packers twice in 3 weeks. I mean, it almost guarantees you a split. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's really hard to beat a team twice in 3 weeks. It's like stupid hard. I would rather it be spread out by 4 or 5 weeks. You know what I mean? I mean, just come on, NFL, get better with the North. Give us some more love because this division's awesome.
They're doing all the divisions like that, really, though.
Yeah, they are.
The number 2 seed right now technically is Seattle because they beat the Rams the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the season ended right now, the Packers would travel to Seattle.
Yes, which favors the Packers, believe it or not.
Yes, it does, because they haven't been playing well at home and they've been playing great on the road.
And then we would go to Detroit.
Except that the place is
and then the Bears would come to Detroit where they lost by almost 30.
Ooh, revenge games smell all over that one.
We'll see.
But think about that. Here's what makes it even worse, though, JB. If this were the scenario to play out, we'd have to play you in week 18 at our place and then play you the next week at your place. So like in week 18, if it's already set, like no one's doing anything, dude. It's like 4th stringers, get in there. Playbook, make it up as you go.
Exactly. It's backyard football. Hey, Kyle Allen, go ahead and throw it to whoever the hell you want, but it won't be J-Mo Amon-Ra, Isaac Tesla. It won't be Sam Laporta.
It might be Isaac Tesla.
Well, they'd have to place a little bit because you only have 49 guys on the active roster. So
it might be Tesla.
Yeah, you're gonna see Goff, and you'd still see Caleb to a certain degree, but it would be backyard football. It would have to be backyard football. Maybe the backups would be in a quarterback, but it would be backyard football.
It would be like the old NFL blitz, where you could do the behind the back passes and shit down the field.
That definitely wouldn't be happening with backups.
Well,
let's see what happens because Mr. Dan Campbell don't like doing that, pulling people out.
He does.
And I don't think Ben Johnson
play everybody.
And Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson comes from that tree. That's why.
Yeah. They're just like, but that would really suck, man. It's like then you get a home and home. It's like, God, really, NFL? Hopefully that doesn't happen. But with our division sending maybe 3.
No, it wasn't 40.
Damn near. It seemed like it.
40 when he's right.
Yeah, wasn't it 52-21?
Something like that, but it was week 2.
Something like that.
So that's a long time ago in NFL speak. Just like you guys losing in week 1 to the Packers as badly as you did is a long time ago.
Long time ago.
True.
Yeah, but you know what? I still had to do the truffle shuffle on this damn show. Unlike last year where a certain guy had to do it twice.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be doing it again Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's funny when you look at the Lions and the Bears. These are both completely different teams than we saw in week 1.
No cheese with the turkey this year.
That's gonna be a good game. We'll talk about that one next week.
No, I heard they're making the turkey out of cheese this year. That way we can just paint it green and call it good.
Put it in a microwave and melt it.
Yep.
So I guess here's a question for Thanksgiving: does every Packer fan have green Jello and mac and cheese?
God, no.
We can't play creep ups
that sounds
week.
Disgusting.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. To my friends, Ken, Keegan, B.A., Will, and Mike Johnson, we are signing off. And until next week, remember, be a better person unless you're talking to your rival fan base.
Where's FTP?
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.